winter storm has caused airlines to cancel hundreds of flights to the Northeast tonight and tomorrow. Delta Airlines has canceled at least 400 flights to New York and Boston alone. Delta has also suspended service to the Savannah Hilton Head Airport and the Brunswick Golden Isles Airport along Georgia's coast. The airline says more cancellations are possible as the storm develops. The latest flight information is available on the airline's website. Well, right now, passengers are in the air on a Delta plane headed to London from Atlanta. But this flight did not come without some drama. Two of Delta's planes tried to leave for London last night, but both times the planes got sent back to Hartsfield-Jackson. Well, that's where we find Fox 5's Laura Neal. Laura, you spoke to a former Delta pilot about what might have happened last night.
Yes, third time's the charm. They're in the air right now. And this pilot we spoke to, retired from Delta, been flying internationally for decades. Now he teaches other pilots as well, and he lives when in doubt. There should be no doubt. Just turn around and be safe. But regardless of safety precautions, passengers we spoke to say they were in a panic both times. They had to turn those flights around.
She was declaring an emergency landing. There was fire engines. We was then escorted back to the gate. We was told to basically stay seated.
Passengers of Delta Flight 284 say they heard a loud bang in the cabin on their 8:15 p.m. flight Tuesday night. The pilot came over the speaker to tell everyone she heard the same and they were turning around. At midnight, the passengers boarded a new plane, took off, and bang! They heard it again.
About maybe 25 minutes to half an hour into the flight, there was a loud bang around where I was sitting.
Delta put the passengers up in hotels for the night and booked them on flights for Wednesday and Thursday. Passengers and other pilots alike say the strangest part of this whole thing is the same noise happening on two different planes in the same night. We spoke to an international pilot and instructor with more than 45 years of experience. He says when pilots make decisions, they are the most conservative available. The retired Delta pilot says they are instructed to operate the aircrafts at the highest level of safety. This idea is reflected in a statement released by Delta. The crew elected to return to Atlanta out of an abundance of caution when an abnormal noise was observed in the aircraft. They continue, the safety of Delta's customers and crew is always our top priority, and we apologize to our customers for the inconvenience. While passengers we spoke to say they appreciate the precautions, that didn't keep them from freaking out a bit, both times.
For our safety, she would turn around and come back. A little bit panic set in.
Well, as far as we know right now, we've been tracking this flight that has most of those passengers, and we can see it appears they are safely over the ocean right now, and it looks like they will land when they were intended to for this flight. The rest of them will fly out tomorrow.